So I'll just share with you what I was thinking, okay? And you can think this in your life too, because what we think creates our emotions. What I was thinking a moment ago was just how wonderful my brother is. One of my brothers who I was particularly thinking about, and how much he serves his wife and looks after his kid and wife so wonderfully. Just he looks after them really, really well, and he works so hard. You know, I just thinking like he works in a fruit and vegetable shop, and he just works so wonderfully. He's just a loving, caring person. I can imagine him, envision him in my eye, like there at his shop, and I know at my time or his time, like I could be awake and I just know he's at work at Irish time because I'm living in Malaysia at the moment, and he's working away and selling and doing his service to the community, fruits and vegetables. I know, it really touches my heart actually. Like, I don't know, it's like touching, it really is touching. It really like warms your heart towards somebody. Like it melts animosity. I didn't have any animosity with him, thank God. But and then I was just thinking of my mum. Okay, I remember when I was small. Little did I know, but see the way you see people. Like you see someone like, let's say, at a bus stop. My mum used to be going to a bus stop every day and walking like a person walking to work, because she didn't have a car. And she used to walk to work every single day on Monday to Friday to support her family and to pay for our home and our bills and food for the children. And the thing is, guys, what we don't see, we often don't really realize. We don't appreciate just or know what people do for us. Kind of getting a bit watery out here. I don't know, I haven't gone too overly too emotional on the video many times, but this is probably one of the most, like 700 videos more, because it's just such a stirring thing, heart-stirring thing to think about what people do for us and what they do for others too. What you could say maybe sacrifice or do possibly sacrifice and give up and choose to do in order to care for, love or look after maybe you or me, us, our family, their family. As well as the fact that they're doing a service for somebody who's they're doing a service for somebody, the community or maybe an employer. We have to think about that too, So my mum, there she was for hours every day. Like she was tired sometimes going along, and maybe your mum or your dad or your husband or your wife is doing something like this, or your brother or sister. There they are using up their time and energy and attention on something. This makes me want to give back to my mum a lot more than I have in the past. Because I don't want this just to go missing and go astray, just like float away and be forgotten about. What she gave was very, very, very important and meaningful. And it was meaningful to me. And actually she didn't really like some of her jobs. It was a hard time for her, so it makes it even more emotional. So I want to thank my mom, especially. And I'm going to dedicate my first book to her. It's just almost nearly ready, guys, for anyone who's wishing or waiting. It's nearly finished. It's just the editor, the publisher, just final things happening. I hope this has made you feel a bit heart awakened, emotional, in tender, loving care for your mum or your dad or someone important in your life. It could be your son or your daughter. There's so much we don't think about. Because we don't think about it, we think about other stuff. It's like other things are grabbing our attention in life all the time. Like the internet, Facebook, YouTube, or else worries or challenges like relationships. Just so much of our attention is pulled and drawn. Sometimes in habits or a bit of an addiction with the internet possibly, or Facebook, just like habit going back. But I think it's very important to unplug from social medias for a few hours or a few minutes a day, or here and there. Just try and do it. Just don't be always on your phone, for example, all the time. Some people are like phone fanatics. And to think about what's really important in life, guys. Just think about what's important. It's so important to think about what's important. Ah, there's a house up there, and there's a wandering dog. Take up there at the mountains. I live over there, just behind that. But I also want to say, I'll include quickly my friend Minda. Like, he's just a beautiful man. He came into my life when I prayed for a friend, and suddenly, like, quick, all of a sudden, best friends 2 or 3 weeks later. As far as Scump would say, we're like peas and carrots all the time, every day, seeing each other. Hi, Minda. But yeah, Minda, like, he's a lovely man. He's a life number one, like myself, actually, and because he's a bit of a way shower, you know, a bit of a, in a way you could say, a bit of a leader, way shower, talking about stuff that not everyone talks about much. His real joy and passion is helping people, helping the community. Stuff like health and awareness about like raw foods, physical health, the environment, like getting natural products for the home and personal care instead of chemicals, and helping people to move up the ladder of healthy living and healthy diet and healthy physical, like looking after yourself, and inner spiritual stuff too, absolutely. So I love that about Minda, and, you know, like this is where Minda's attention goes. He's thinking about this and it's in his heart. So I ask you now, just as an invitation, think about you, implement this into your life now. Like, think about some people you want to think about, inspired to think about. And what are they thinking about? What are they putting their energy into? What are they passionate about? Or what are they doing for their loved ones or family or community? And that's all. Open your heart. You see them? Oh no, you gotta appreciate what people do. Alright everyone, well, lots of love to you, and like, thanks for watching, so to speak, you know what I mean? Thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining me. And hope you enjoyed it. And I wish you a lovely day, pleasant day. Sorry for any noise in the video. Sorry about that, I know it's a bit noisy sometimes. And lots of love to you, and please give us a like and drop us a comment below, because it really does actually mean a lot to me to hear from you, because it takes a lot of like, kind of like, you know, it takes time and energy to make all these videos, like, you know, over 700. And it's just really lovely to connect back with you, because you guys know me so much more than I know you, and it just warms my heart and makes me feel a bit more appreciated and valued. And just connect, it's fun to hear from you in the comment box below, and just let me know if you liked it, or anything else you feel inspired to share whatsoever at all. Anything you want from your heart, anything inspired, and it's pleasant and happy for me to hear from you. So thank you for that, okay? And I'll see you again in another video, okay? Blessings, take care, and peace be with you. Bye. Bye everybody.